Tes tes. Halo, halo Kak. Halo Capi. Halo Ija, makasih sudah mampir. Ntar lagi loading gamenya. Cry Engine. Halo Kak Mori, halo Capi. Ya, continue. Kita kemarin disuruh pura-pura, jadi udah nggak paham dah sama alur game ini. Ini baru masuk alur intinya, kemarin tuh alur samping-sampingnya aja. Inilah baru masuk ke intinya. Sebenarnya kok nggak ketinggalan apa-apa aja, karena intinya belum ada dimainin sedikit pun. Baru inilah mainin intinya, baru stream minggu lalu, 2 minggu yang lalu sama yang ini. Minggu lalu kan gak stream ya. Jadi kemarin ketinggalan side mission doang, gak ada yang penting-penting kali. Apa kabar Pak? Baik, Janggar, Haji. Puluhan episode cuman side quest gelo, iya. Cuman side quest doang. Dari kemarin mainnya gitu aja. Habis gamenya aku beli dengan harga full dan aku akan memerasnya sampai ke titik darah penghabisan. Aku akan make out of it so much from this game. Ada yang jual skill. Kona. Ini misinya sekarang J. First time lihat gameplaynya. Kita ke look around, talk to Buresh. Look around smelter. The ground smelter is owned by Bures. I should go and talk to him. Christian wrote a letter introducing me as a nobleman interested in smelting operation. Bures should then allow me to enter, where otherwise it would be a forbidden. But Bures won't talk to me unless I'm dressed appropriately. That is a nobleman. Jadi pakaian kita sudah kayak noble sekali. Wish, gila boy. Henry nih. Halo Erik, makasih udah mampir Erik. Thank you for stopping by Erik. Ini dia smelternya. Smelter ini tempat ini apa tuh istilahnya kalau bahasa Indonesianya ya? Apa istilahnya ya? Smelter itu. Oh, nggak boleh masuk. Dia di kalau ada ada nikel gitu atau silver tuh apa? Perunggu, perak. Kalau ada perak gitu diinikan, di smelting, dilelehkan. Nah. Ya ada kotor bajunya. Ma'am? Akadeng. Oh yeah, Morrison, I have seen Kurohyo footage I sent on DC. I haven't opened any DC yet. nggak ada apa-apa isinya. Masih ada yang bangun. Kiraanku yang Abdurrahman nih malam ini mau tidur awal lah jam 12 awal lah, itu lagi maling. Yoi bro. Mana tahu ada yang berharga di sini. Ini dia duit. Oke. Kita bisa tidur di sini. Udah jam 9 udah kayak bocil SD. Itu yang sehat. Kalian yang gila tidur sampai pagi-pagi kali. Aku yang betul, kalian yang salah. Tidur di sini. Gotta find anything valuable. Yes. Yang abnormal tuh yang subuh baru tidur ya, karena aku mah betul. Aku yang betul, kalian yang salah. Download ada skill. I usually sleep around 9 to 11, but on the weekend I usually sleep around 11 to 12. I used to sleep like at 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning.
Welcome, sir. I'd like what you want. All right.
Pernah kayaknya aku subuh masih nonton drakor. Aku pun pernah. Loh, kenapa? Nah, inilah kan. Ketahuan kita nyusup ke rumah. Aku tidak mau jadi buronan. Tidur aja, nggak usah maling-maling. Artnya menggoda. Capi ini laki-laki ya? Laki-laki atau perempuan, aku lupa. What do you expect, Kaden? I'm 16 years old. He's a kid. Sir?
Greetings, Master Buresh. I'm Henry of Scallis.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, Goodman. Likewise, Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter with his testimonial.
Scallops, you say? That's where the royal mines are. Am I right?
Yes.
You are. Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly is unfortunate. Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter. But I'm not selling it.
I heard silver is being
I know. I just want to see what it looks like in the smelting works.
Well, if Sir Christian wishes it, I won't deny you the opportunity. With this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around unfettered. The guards will recognize my seal. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions. If you want to know anything, ask me.
Okay.
Can you tell me what happens with the mined ore in the smelting works?
We weigh in the
Kita lagi mencari tahu ada apa penyelundupan ini silvernya. Jadi ada yang mencuri silvernya pas lagi dilelehkan.
Then the roasted
Korupsi
material
lah.
is smelted in the furnace and the slag is separated from the matte. The smelting process is repeated until we're left with pure metal. It's then cast into bars that can be sold. After we've given the royal share to the king, that is.
How many cores of ore do you process here per day?
We don't measure in cores here. I have several ore merchants working for me. They buy ore from various mines. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the core, but weigh by the quintal. We process a large amount here. Up to several thousand quintals
Kita lagi
a day.
mencari di mana siapa yang korupsi ini.
How much silver does that make?
That, of course, depends on the quality of the ore we process that day. 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver. That then yields a harivna of pure silver. We can make between 100 and 200 harivnas of pure silver per day.
Can any silver go missing from here?
That's impossible.
Oi.
Everything is carefully
Makasih
weighed and
sudah subscribe
recorded.
Rizky.
Every
Halo
step
Bang, halo
is counted and
Rizky.
checked. Besides, molten silver is rather hard to steal. Once it's cast into bars, we keep them safe under lock and key.
How many cores were delivered from Horshan, say, on the feast of St. Petronilla?
Why from Horsham, of all places?
Woi.
I visited the mine there. They told me they'd extracted quite a large amount.
You're lucky. I have an excellent memory. It was a lot indeed. 90 cores.
God be with you, Goodman.
Don't forget, there are limits to my permission. And above all, mind you don't have an accident. Smelters are dangerous places. Farewell, sir.
Okay. Di mana smelternya? Oh, itu dia. Kenapa yang muda pada tinggi-tinggi sih? 175. I'm 186. 186 baby. Mwah. Nya lagi di smelting.
What does your job actually entail?
You mean smelting? Well, in the squisher we squish the ore brought from the mound and then we shovel charcoal until the stone gets proper roasted and leaks all the metal that was hidden inside. We do that over and over in the other furnace till we get pure silver out of the
How do you like working in the smelter?
Aye, can't complain at all, sir. We get a nice pile of chink from the year.
Halo Gama, long time no see Gama.
What can you tell me about Master Buresh?
kind of complain about him, sir. He's an honest bloke, and he pays as well. From what I've heard from the other smelters, it's a lot worse elsewhere, like.
Have you noticed anything suspicious around here?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I graft all day. No time for looking around.
Does any silver go missing from here?
Here? In our smelter? That would mean some of our lads are involved, and...
Well, my late father
Yeah,
was
they're all
passed
for
away in
that.
2019.
Look, Sonny, I don't
Sorry
want
for
anything
that,
to do with
brother.
this. Have a chat with Shima over there. He's not afraid of anything.
Thank you. Shima. Is that you, Shima?
Are you the fella they called Shima?
Go.
You have no business being here. What do you want?
I'm told you know something about the silver that keeps going missing from the smelters.
Me? I don't know what you were told. Meet me outside in a while. Better get out of here before the guards see you. Fuck. I have to have a piss. You take over here, lad. I'll be right back.
Okay. Tapi ini sih, timbang dulu stream 3 kali sehari. Mending merinding. Darurat membaca. Santai lah.
Well, can you...
Who are you?
Henry. Sir Christian of Pisek sent me.
The steward of the mint? And why did he send you? Because of a rumor. They say silver keeps going missing from the smelters.
The silver must be going missing from here. I've been tracking it all the way from the mines.
From the mines? So Sir Christian really has some suspicions, doesn't he?
Yep.
Why should I talk to you about such things? How can I know it's not a trap?
I'm conducting an expert.
Look, I know my way around silver mining. I'm conducting an expert investigation. Justice is blind. If someone's bypassing the production process just to stuff their purse, they're hurting more than just the king, especially you, the grafters, the yakkers and smelters. And that pisses me off, because I'm actually one of you.
Right. I reckon you could be. Listen up then.
Okay.
It's Volkmer. He's the head smelter. He's worked with us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund out of the blue. The entire stables. Where do you think he got the money? It's all very suspicious because he's the one with the best access to the finished silver bars. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. I'll bet you he knows a thing or two about it. But be careful. Keep a weapon close. People like him can be vicious.
Thank you.
Copy that.
What is your job in...
Here in this horse, if I could.
Sama pertanyaannya.
You're always...
What can you tell...
Listen, on the other...
What happened?
The bar's only the...
Okay. We got the name.
Welcome, sir.
I'd like to learn...
What are you... Fine.
Halo Kak Sasha, long time no see Kak Sasha. Apa kabar tengah malam begini Kak Sasha? Eric, this is Kak Sasha. Beliau tinggal di US. SMR itu namanya Erik, Kak. Tidur, Kak, tengah malam nih. Smell the folk, man.
Volkmar? I'm not. Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in everything.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you ever since you came to Grun.
We? Who is we?
Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grunder's ours.
Take him down.
Let's do it then. You'll all die. You'll be crying in pain.
I reckon someone else will be crying here. Get him!
Okay, it's fail.
For an ass kicking, you piece of shit!
Oh shit.
Fuck that!
Show your stuff! Take that, you shit!
Matikan aja lah, matikan. Nah, kita seharusnya pakai baju besi dulu kalau dari bilangnya gitu. How does it like to be tall, Ray? Katanya udah ketinggian beda. I'm good, Pak. Day 3 residensi diserbu 12 jam shift. Mantap sekali, Kak. Demi menjadi pengejar cita-cita, Kak Sasha. Karena dibilangnya sudah berbahaya, kita pakai seragam. Oke, all good. Aku pernah ngerasain digendong, POV-nya sangat berbeda. Beh, deng, segar kali udara di sini. Kudanya bagus.
Are you Volkmar? You.
I beg your pardon?
Well, fortunate. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in...
Take him.
I wanna take a double one.
Real brave when you're 3-on-1, eh? You wouldn't be so brave alone, would you? You'd shit your brains.
Oh, shit on you. I could take you on blindfold. Get out of here. He's mine.
Oh,
You're a dead man. Hey!
is that enough? You had enough? Now you talk.
Now, spill the beans. You're responsible for stealing the king's silver?
Not me. It's Buresh. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. All my life. It's true. As Volkmar is my name, I swear on everything that's holy.
Take it from the beginning.
As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted every day. I have unrestricted access to it. One day, Buresh came to me and said he had an offer for me. He said if I accepted, he'd make me rich. He gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver bars and add them to Buresh's yield. The books were cooked, so no one found out anything. Everything was going well, and Buresh was happy. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. I was supposed to make a deal with the new foreman, Fet, and pay him off. In the end, I had to force him to cooperate, just like Buresh forced me. Threats.
Why didn't Buresh take the silver himself?
Why didn't Buresh take the silver himself? Why did he need you?
The Mint Master's men watch over the transport of the king's silver. They take turns. Buresh had it all figured out.
Are you ashamed to steal from the
Are you
king?
ashamed to steal from the king?
Which king did I steal from exactly? Wenceslas or Sigismund? I didn't care, man. I earned some nice chink, and that was that for me.
Where does the silver go?
Where does the unreported silver go?
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes. Buresh has a secret mint in one of them.
They counterfeit coins in there.
I suppose so. But what they actually do there, I've no idea. I've never been there. Buresh only told me about the mint a while ago. He wanted to send me there for some reason, so he drew me a map.
Did Buresh ever mention that Mint Master Vavak was involved in it?
Not in front of me. Maybe his guard, Little Neri, knew something. But you won't be able to ask him anything anymore.
Yang secara sama bocah 11 tahun nih. Kalian begaduh masalah tinggi, kalian.
Give me the map.
If you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll reach the place where the abandoned shafts are. The entrance to the mint is somewhere around there. Look here. Can I ask you a question? Why
What?
are you doing this anyway?
I'm looking for evidence. Again, fuck. That's
none
none
of
of
your
your business.
I see. I won't pry. Now you have the map, and since I told you everything, will you let me go? Please? I know I wanted to, you know, but please let me go. Please.
Alright.
You can go.
Thank you. I'll go to Kuttenberg and get fixed up there somehow. And if we meet again, I'll make it up to you. You're a good, merciful man.
Okay. Happy. Mama. Sfadilfari. Cuman aku mau tahu cuman cara baca mapnya.
God be with you.
I reckon the harvest will be good this year.
I'd like to think so. But who knows?
Greetings.
I'd like...
What are you in?
One.
All right.
Halo Elmore, makasih sudah mampir Elmore. Apa kabar Elmore? Situ kah? Secret. Oke. I'm calling my horse. Pebble. Let's go Pebbles. BTW, ini bisa di-upgrade sekarang. Burger. Intense village surrounding areas bonus strength utility. If you're in an area where you have a good reputation, yeah. Milkman, that's not my neighbor. Sini dia.
Whoa.
Ini kah tempatnya? Bukan. Anjing liar. Mat. Sini kau. Nah. Alah, penuh darah aku sekarang. Coba kita lihat mapnya lagi. Hujan di tempatku. Lurus lagi, dapat 1-2 jalan, baru dapat belok kanan yang kedua. Oke. Oh, suara hujannya besar kali. Itu ya. Iya. Ini. Shh. Ini dia. Get evidence against Fafak. Evidence. Mati. Mana lagi? Mana lagi, satu lagi tadi? Sebelum apa-apa, bagaimana kalau kita save dulu? Biar ngulangnya nggak jauh kali nanti. Aku parno anjir, biasanya kalau Morida bilang hujan aku panik ngambil jubran rupa kalau lagi pulka. Gara-gara satu kota ya, Deng. Mana yang lain? Tadi penjaganya paling tidak ada 3. Kita sembunyikan. Itu dia.
What have you done?
Ketahuan kita.
That fucking dog! Hey, fuck that! You're boring me. Try a little. Go fuck yourself.
Shit. sebetulnya dulu. Oke. Wih, mahal-mahal nih. Oke. Kita simpan barang yang kita curi. Kita coba ke situ. Kita cuci dulu darahnya. Aduh, nggak ada apa-apa. Gimana kita bisa nyari evidence? Nggak bisa dibuka. Ada lambang sesuatu. Mau nggak mau harus turun kayaknya. Lebih lemah daripada Pebble. Mor, aku mau nanya, itu XP-nya buat apa, Mor? Penasaran aku. XP? XP apa? Halo Kak Hani, kasih sudah mampir Kak Hani yang sering sempak doang biar baju basah semua. Baru nampak Kak Hani, sorry Kak Hani. Nani? Paku. Kulap. Wah, bisa tersesat kita nih di dalam sini. Oke, ini kos apa buntu. Well, it's about to get shit now.
Are you being held prisoner here? What are you doing here?
Get out of here. If the guards catch you, there'll be trouble.
I'll take care of the guards. Don't worry.
What about Master Buresh? He was here with them just a while ago.
Don't worry about Buresh. I'll deal with him later.
But...
I came to get evidence against Mint Master of Vavak. Where can I find him?
There are some books in that chest over there, but it's locked. And only Master Buresh has the keys.
Leave that to me. I should take a look at the tools you're working with. A counterfeit coin die like that will surely be of interest to a lot of people.
what do you mean counterfeit? It's genuine. Everything we do here is clean. Completely.
Except you're minting using stolen silver.
How are we to know where it comes from? It's none of our business.
We're just pawns. We're not hurting anybody.
Nobody's saying any different. Like I said, I'm here to free you. You don't have to worry about the guards while I'm here.
Wait, but... we can't.
It's just the books you're after, isn't it? Well, so take them and go.
We won't tell nobody nothing. We never saw you here.
Tell me about it.
Tell me more about this place.
I don't know if we can.
Look, we made it
Halo,
this far. I reckon he knows more
siapapun
than we
they
do
love
anyway.
Finra.
Probably right.
Ya, sorry namamu susah.
Well, what do you want to know?
How did you end up here?
Through our
Matanya
own
kenapa kayak gitu ya?
stupidity.
We used to work in the mint in the Italian court. Then, one time, we got a bit drunk on the job,
Well, more than a bit.
and the foreman got pissed off and sacked us.
Semoga Finra betah di
The
sini.
Mint Master
Yeay.
himself came to us and offered a... And so,
Who's in charge?
the mint is run by Master Buresh and his people. Especially that big fella. What's his name? Neri?
They're the ones that bring us food and drink. But other than that, the mint master runs this place personally. He visits every week, a friendly bloke, always asks us if we need anything.
We're well taken care of.
Why are they keeping you?
Well, it's not that we can't leave exactly.
It's just discouraged. It's pretty dangerous around here, what with the bandits and the like.
Don't you miss the world?
Not really. Come to think of it, we've got everything we need down here.
They even brought some wenches here for us once. But I'm not really into that, anyway.
We've got plenty of food and drink, and good drink at that.
And coin. When they let us go, we'll be rolling in it.
Okay.
Why don't you want to leave?
We're just supposed to stay here.
And we're told not to go far. The mint master...
Halo
wouldn't let
Molly.
us.
Makasih udah mampir Molly.
I'll take care of Vavak. You have my word. With the evidence I'll bring against him, he'll be finished. When I'm done with him, you'll be the last thing on his mind.
You reckon it's really safe that we could go up top?
I'm sure of it.
Well, if you're saying you'll...
Then, when it's all over, come back and tell us, please.
Okay.
God bless.
Good day.
Where is it? This one? Crucian. Money. It's all money. It's all real money. Lagi buat duitnya dia. Oh itu. dia. Ayo kita baca. Oke. Aku nggak ngerti ini apa. Yang penting kita udah dapat. Well, shit.
Show your stuff! Take that fucker out, damn it! Come on, then! Fucking hell! You're not...
Wait a second. Nggak bisa. Kan ngomongin apa? Kebentaran di sini ya, mau push rank soalnya rankku jelek banget. Oke. Saatnya pergi. Untung kita nggak lewat jalan utama. Tuh dulu. Oh ya betul. Shung. Tidak dapat buktinya. Kita pergi dari sini. Di atas supaya dia disambut kita. Nothing happened. Like nothing happened. Hi, Pebbles.
Quick!
We got it. We got the evidence. Oh, kita mau membantu bapak-bapak itu ya kemarin, lupa gue. Yang kastilnya mau diambil. Terus caranya si Vavak itu dia kayak mana? Kita bisa jebak dia. Rupanya dia dan buat ini uang mencuri silver. Itulah sistemnya. Infokan yang bajunya mau dipinjam buat besok. Mau kemana lah? Ada apa besok emang? Christian, I found it.
I got the evidence against Mint Master Vavak.
Really? Let me see.
Here. His handwritten records of the whole scheme.
There are names, amounts paid, mines, smelting works, yields. I'll be damned. This is perfect, Henry. This could wipe him out for good. Where did you find this?
In a secret.
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the silver they stole. That's where he kept the books.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Remarkable. Did you have any trouble getting it?
No trouble.
I'm glad to hear it. There's one more thing. Was there anyone else in that mint?
There was some coiners being held
There
prisoner.
were some coiners being held prisoner.
Jesus Christ. Held prisoner.
Vavak locked them up there to work for him.
My God. He really is an unscrupulous monster. Did you let them out?
It didn't look like they wanted to leave.
How awful. When you talked to them, did you see a coin die anywhere?
They gave me coin die.
Gave it to me quite willingly.
I'm curious. Let me see.
Here.
What the? It's genuine. That means all the groschen minted from the silver stolen by Vavak are absolutely clean. In any case, we uncovered something big, Henry. It's just a shame we don't know for sure how Master Baresh was involved in the whole thing.
The books will have to suffice. His name's there.
I hope so. But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while you were gone. The scheme Master Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredibly insolent. But it's also one of the cleverest fraudulent schemes I've ever heard of. With those books in Rittard's hands, Vavak won't remain long in his post, and it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that could prove useful to many people. If you take my meaning.
Hala Madrid.
Who do you mean?
Maybe, for instance, you? Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, a secret mint, only there would be a change in management. I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't be difficult. A miner jumps a coin like a dog at a bone.
What happened to Herman and Fett?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road to Grunt, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked. Things like that can get you killed.
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal with it. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Baresh. But knowing him, he won't be opposed to a reasonable agreement. And I'll take care of the coiners myself. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vavak all you want, but keep your tongue tied about the whole scheme. I've got a little something here for you, as a bonus. And I'll give you something extra for the genuine coin die. All you have to do is nod.
I'm not thief.
I'm no thief.
This isn't theft, Henry. It's business. A
No,
mutually
no.
beneficial arrangement that will also help the Lord's efforts to stand up to Sigismund. You understand that, right?
It's a theft.
Theft. I want no part in it.
Who do you think you're helping, eh? You think you're a hero?
My conscience.
You'll never get an offer like that again in your life. But so be it. It's none of my business. You made your bed, now lie in it. I'll keep my promise. Here's your books, and here are the copies of the books from the mines and the smelting works for comparison.
Thank you.
It should help the Rutards. Or maybe not. I'm not sure it was all worth it. Now leave me alone, please.
Now it's time to go back to report to Unhas or siapapun namanya. Ada Hazel, makasih sudah hampir Hazel. Devita ya? Hazel Devita ya? Aku nggak ingat. Oh, kadang ada masalah ya. Oh. Ngapain kau di sini?
Careful.
I have to say, only a blind man can't see it.
Mahada debita. Aku panjang karya kadang. Boleh juga nggak mau model kau ku jadikan baju sama guling. Boleh aja asalkan jangan dijual. Nggak ada masalah.
I apologize.
Aku nak mandi.
I'm sorry.
But he still didn't show up.
Kok nggak bisa mandi?
Christ! Pardon me.
The fire will purify us all. At last, somebody's got the guts to say.
Udahlah. Langsung aja. Mola tuh namanya Elmore. Sekarang aku udah baik lagi nih.
Almost done.
Are you here to see Lord Ruthard?
Yes.
Or are you just
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
forever and ever?
I'm Henry. I've got pressing news for Lord Ruthard. Take me to him. He's expecting me.
Ah, Henry. Yes, yes. Sir Kunslin mentioned you. I'll let you in. Shemek will take you to the Lord. I hope he'll find the time to listen to what you have for him. You're not the first to come to him today, see?
Well, we're here, but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
And what now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Naz? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him, Sigismund will denounce him as a rebel and right off the dead.
Damn it! Has all his counting groschen not left room for a grain of common sense in that head of his?
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased when the Hungarian king himself listens to him. He was boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court. There is no way we'll change his mind.
But you've been to see other councillors too, haven't you? Have you any good news from anyone?
Unfortunately not. Some of them are beholden to Sigismund for their office, and some are worried about ending up, forgive me, friends, like you and Peter of Pisa.
Christ above! That's exactly what Sigismund wants. To divide us. To paralyze us with fear.
Divide et impera.
Divide et impera?
God knows. That ginger fox is a master of dividing and conquering.
You are absolutely correct, my lady. Especially when everyone can see your problems. I've heard that Mint Master Vavan is still putting pressure on you.
The devil take that bastard! He had the gall to blackmail me in my own home.
Gentlemen, and my lady, sorry to interrupt, but I have some new tidings about our Mint Master. I've heard about his crimes against the crown, and it's no trivial pilfering.
Are you sure the accusations are true?
Yep.
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad. Finally, some good news.
It It seems that this young man came to brighten my day. Who do I have the honor of addressing?
Henry.
Martin, this is Henry, our ally from Liechtenstein. Henry, this is Sir Martin Odoran, Lord of Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas,
Oh,
as no doubt you've already deduced.
have your ring?
Sir, my friend Godwin gave me a ring for you. He said you'd help me if I needed it.
Godwin? Really? Well, you choose peculiar friends.
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Godwin shouldn't be giving away what isn't his. But I'll help you if need be. Although not on account of that ring.
Sir Kunsley.
Shimek?
What's going on? Min Master Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Right now?
Let him come. He'll be surprised what I've got on him.
Henry's right. If he helps us again like last time, we have nothing to fear.
I agree. Let Vavak come. Shimek, place a gunner on the upper floor and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then gather whoever you can find and join us in the yard.
Certainly, right away, sir.
Henry, we're counting mainly on you. I hope your findings are worth 12 armed men.
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
I'll help you into your armor, Papa.
But quickly, and then go to your chambers and lock yourself in.
What? I'm going with you.
Damn.
No. So go to your room, take your precious crossbow, and if things turn out badly, shoot any of Vavak's whoresons who stick their noses through the door. If something were to happen to me, you're the next in line in our family. Don't forget that.
I love you, Papa.
Love you too.
God Almighty, hold your protective hand above us.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? The gates of hell are especially looking forward to your visit. But you're more than well aware of that, eh? Since you don't dare leave home without a horde of men-at-arms.
My men aren't here to protect me, but to enable me to keep order when needed. And today, I got the feeling that order is just what's needed. Or do you disagree, sir?
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured, we're very well prepared today for anyone who might threaten us.
Threats? A warning, more like.
Sudah lupa jemput adik dia pulang jam 1:30, sekarang udah jam 3 Akai Mori.
Lord Ruthard, I'm offering you one last chance to surrender your mining rights to me. If we agree, neither you nor your family will have anything to fear. If not, the king will hear of the serpent you nurse in your bosom. And this time, you'll lose not only your fortress, but also your honor and status.
Enough! Do you think you can insult me in my own home? Do you imagine you could do as you please, just because you have Sigismund's favor? That can easily change when the king learns of the serpent you are nursing in your bosom, to cite your own words. Sir, only, considering what I know, you might lose a little more than your honor. Like your head, for what it's worth.
How dare you?
Henry, kindly inform the Royal Mintmaster of what is being said about him.
You still in Lucifer.
The word is you're conspiring with Buresh of Krakowitz and Foreman Fett, sir, to falsify the mining records together. In other words, you're stealing the royal silver. And what's more, taking it to a secret mint where you forge your own coin with the royal stamp. And that's a capital crime. What do you suppose Sigismund might do if... when he finds out his own mint master is robbing him? Especially when he's desperate for every last groschen.
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective, sir. So your king will hear of your shenanigans.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my words.
Are you trying to threaten the Royal Mint Master again? And with nothing but common slander? You haven't learned much since the last time.
Well, we've not had much time for that. We've been fully occupied with collecting evidence.
Yep.
Isn't that so, Henry?
I have the proof right here.
I know about your account ledgers and the ones from Buresh. The real ones that prove how you carried out this fraud.
You've made up those books. Or do you actually have them on you?
Of course not. Do you think we're completely stupid? We've got copies here. The original books are safely stashed away out of your reach.
Exactly. And if anything happens to them, they'll see to it that King Sigismund and the town council will hear all about Hermes Trismegistos silver skimming business.
So, do you want to chance your luck? Or come to an agreement?
Captain.
Sir.
This matter is an internal affair of the Crown and my office. I'll resolve it here with these gentlemen in private.
Are you sure, sir?
Yes, damn it. Do what I say. Wait for me by the gate.
Let us step inside. Let's give the Mint Master the privacy he requests.
Gentlemen, I expect you'll keep this entire matter to yourselves. And I expect you'll be wanting something in return.
The executioner's far from here, so I'll be standing in for him today. God knows what kind of man you are. God have mercy on my soul.
What? You can't just cut down the Royal Mint Master. Wait! We got off on the wrong foot.
I'll give you the wrong foot. Right up your ass.
You're right. I underestimated you. I made a mistake.
You certainly did, sir. A big mistake.
The only question is, how much your mistake is going to cost you.
Don't do anything rash, Kunslin. I understand you're angry, but he could come in useful.
That's true. Intelligent people can always reach an agreement that benefits everyone, and...
You're right. I'm more than angry. Swear you leave me and my family in peace, and our mining rights will remain untouched.
You have my word. I swear it.
Good. You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes you can be of use to us, I'll leave it to him. I'm not in the mood for this.
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement. So let's see. We need to know what Sigismund's planning.
Spy on the king? You can't ask that of me.
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't.
We can.
And we will.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learns all about it. Then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping block.
Henry's right. So don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more to lose than we do.
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand. All right, I'll do as you ask.
Excellent. Now get out of my house.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. I've still got some affairs to deal with today. At least I can see our Mint Master out. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many interesting things.
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon meet again in more pleasant circumstances. Ha ha! Now that was a good one. The mighty Mint Master strode in like a lion, and then crawled out like a whipped dog. Oh. I can breathe a lot easier now we've got rid of that bastard. At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books. I'll hide them in a safe place, just in case he gets any ideas.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
Well, You can return the favor right away, sir. You promised to help me get into Malashov.
I did. And I'll keep that promise. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could avail of it in the opposite direction.
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Burgov won't have an inkling.
He won't. It's well hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time. Until Rosa discovered it at the fortress one day. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in her room. It's up the stairs.
Ooh.
You'll see the door on your left.
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much, Sir Kinsling.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is still ahead of you.
They won't know what will hit them.
I know what to expect. It won't be the first time. And besides, I have a score to settle with Von Burgov, and I doubt I'll get a better chance.
I hope you know what you're doing. I wouldn't like to be sending you into death's embrace.
Don't worry, sir. I'm no fool. It'll be all over before they know what's happening. And if anyone wants to lay down his life for Von Burgov, I'll grant him his wish.
See if you can do it without bloodshed. It would be nice to see you again. I'll pray for your success. It would help us in more ways than you probably realize.
Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll head out right away.
Rosa.
I'll get Lord Capon out of Malashov if it's the last thing I do.
You've no lack of courage, son. But you shouldn't count on that alone. Be careful. And good luck. I'll at least look at the books you brought. I'm very curious about what there is on Vavak and how he did it all.
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough on him in there.
Speak to Rosa. Rosa ini salah satu love interestnya di game ini. Jadi kita bisa bisa Rosa. Rosa. Oh my Sara Rosa. Rosa, Rosa, Rosa. Rosa. Oh my Sara Rosa. Yeah. Rosa, 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 Rosa. Karena dibawa ke sipon. Oh, ini dia.
I've got a feeling you're looking for me,
Iya.
Father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress.
Halo sana, makasih udah hampir sana.
Wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to.
Axelot tuh kadel.
Right, yeah.
Kadel.
But how?
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? I was listening to you from the top of the stairs. So, this passage, it leads to the cellars. But the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle. You can find the exact place if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. But it would be nice. Listen, nearby Malashov is a stud farm managed by Hashtau, an old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
Lancar sekali ja, ntar malam mau keluar lagi mumpung aku libur. Sih.
A wayside shrine? How do you mean?
Are you a Christian at all? Never mind. It's a big white column. You can't miss it. From the shrine, you should be able to see a group of boulders. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... how can I describe it? A window. A gap you can look through.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you towards some ruins. Go there. And now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look where its top points to. If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again follow the direction it's pointing in. That should lead you to a small clearing, marked by a cross in the rocks. You dig there, and you should get to the passageway.
Okay.
Shit, that's damn complicated.
Of course it is. That's how I designed it. After all, you don't want any old idiot to find the secret passageway to your castle.
True enough. But call me an idiot and explain it to me once.
Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget, you have to get out too.
You're right. Horses will be needed. For me and for Capon.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fortunately, I know how to arrange that. Stop off at the stud farm I told you about, and ask Hashtal for horses.
Where's the cash?
No catch. On the contrary, please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out. Thanks. Don't know how I managed without you.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. Papa said something like that, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you might not be aware of it.
Elementary was suddenly gone, Amano. Mobile
Papa would
data.
never admit it.
It's okay, it's
But
okay.
alone, we wouldn't be able to resist the Mint Master for long. You've earned the right to the gratitude and friendship of our house for all time.
I'm glad I could help you and your father.
The pleasure is ours. But tell me, would you do it if you didn't need our help in return?
My lady, I'd help you anytime.
Truly? In that case, you certainly won't refuse my request for a little service?
What is it?
But you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Malashov, if you could bring me something from there.
What is it?
What might that be?
A book. It has great value to me, and I was starting to worry it would stay there forever. But if you're going there now...
What book is that?
What book is this that's so important?
It's hard to explain to someone uninitiated in the mysteries of writing.
What do you mean, uninitiated? I happen to know how to read.
Really? Mea culpa. You are full of surprises. So if you do find the book, you'll be able to read it.
Well, yeah. That's the way it goes with books.
In that case, I'm not going to make it easy for you. If you'd like to know why it's so important to me, you'll have to find it first.
Fear not, my lady. I'll gladly tear the entire fortress apart to find that book for you.
Restraint, valiant knight. I value your determination, but this way would give yourself away immediately. And I'd remain without my book. Find it nice and quietly, then come back.
Yes,
Which
ma'am.
is my command.
It shouldn't be hard. The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold. You won't find many like such there. And take this, so you don't get lost in the fortress.
Thank you.
It is quite possible you won't get back to Malashov again. So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
Rosa's book. Get the book that Lady Rosa asked you. Kita baca aja dulu. Nah. Ooh. Soto. Kimbe ya. Udah dibuka nggak ada apa-apa isinya.
Oh, and about... How did you...
I'm glad it all stopped.
Not really. Bats are creatures of the... But a bat...
Well, that's exactly the thing that embroidered.
Aye. Not that I ever embroidered, but Pa never let me...
But back, I found out. I remember, but as you...
My word. You're right. That is a really good... You really
I'd rather...
Why did your people...
Papa came up with that. He said why do you up...
Have you ever used...
No. It's never been needed. That ought...
Sorry, I've got...
At the behind, go there, again.
Sure.
And don't...
Let's go. Ana sibuk pacaran Umi.
How did you...
When then there was still a you can definitely it's not in profit mill and the king never and they start will I pray.
What? What's the...
All it bailiff and who's once there from Mark they either are.
But they don't...
They don't compared so they but you're the thing.
And what...
He does and they because it,
Thank you.
well
And what you can see...
he does first of and who then
Well then how...
but we
It's not...
oh he
Sig
tooth or he get no
I'm glad they are.
but other after all
If I...
not look back I feel but we quarrel in the end he wanted and that when an up
What happened?
more of them he said
Aku minusan baik, rajin menabung, tidak sombong. Rajin. Minusnya sering typo aja.
I understand.
Thank you. Be with you.
Minusnya agak goblok aja pas ngetik. Russian. Russian. Ini kata Rosa bilang papanya pakai aksen jadi papa. Korea nani?
Good day to you.
Excuse me.
Kita putus Teng, kamu terlalu baik buat aku. Raja Iblis ini. Apa Deng putus sama orang gila wajar Deng. Alasannya sama lagi. Apa sih ini orang-orang berdrama ria?
I hear he's settled in Gothenburg, and they...
Malah buat drama. Malishov. What the fuck? Ngakak kali. Jadi kita ini jodoh apa enggak? Entahlah, suka kalian. Orang ini cuma drama ya, Rick, nggak usah dipusingi kali. Ada yang tinggal di sini rupanya. Kirain kosong. Erik kena kultur shock. Mereka normal kok, Erik, normal kok. Itu cuman drama-dramaan aja.
Quick.
What's that you got?
Sampai pagi. BTW ini kadeng ya, takut salah kira nanti. Iya. Amor yang be, halo Elmor, kasih sudah balik Elmor.
Greetings. What brings you here?
I need to get...
As you wish, but it will take...
What if I offer just a... Do we have a...
More. That work.
Here you go.
Now. You two can get going now.
What's new?
Nothing much, if you...
The Ruthard sent me.
What's that to do with me? Those days when Ruthard was the Lord of Malishov are over. I don't want to have anything more to do with him. So you can be on your way.
He sends you his regards. And he asked me to remind you that he's still paying for masses for your family. As the two of you agreed.
Sakura. Nobody knows about that but him.
That's what he told me. So you'd be sure I really did come from them, and this isn't a trick.
Well, that changes things. Sorry for being a bit hostile, like. Times are tough. A man can't be sure of anything. Good to hear that Sir Kunzlin still has a few friends left. Give him my greetings, and thank him for still honoring our agreement.
Sure. I'll pass that on to him.
So, tell me, what did the Ruthard send you for?
Just get horses
I'm
ready
planning a
for
certain enterprise. Something that the new lord of the castle certainly won't be happy about.
An Enterprise, you say? I reckon it's best not
Halo
to
Bayu
ask what
Wangi.
that might be, eh?
That would be wise. And I need you to get fresh, fast horses ready for me.
That's quite a lot you're asking of me. A fresh, fast horse don't come cheap. But fine, since you're from Sir Quinslin, I'll have it ready for you. Somewhere a bit further from here so I don't get in the shit if things go sideways.
Of course. The last thing I want is to endanger you unnecessarily. And the Roothards promise to pay for the horse if it comes to any harm.
All right. So look, here next to the stud farm, there's a kind of band of rocks below the forest. When you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded copse not far from the castle. There's a well-trodden patch of ground there, so that's where I'll have that horse ready for you. Hopefully, nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there. Recently, there's been wolves and wild dogs sniffing around here, so we have to watch out for the animals.
Thanks. I'm obliged to you.
You ought to be. I wish you the best of luck. I reckon you'll need it.
Yes. Find the old chapel. Let's go. Let's save Hanush. Kapan? Kok Hanus pula? Hanus mah pamannya.
I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord, who was conceived by the Holy Spirit and born of the Virgin Mary. He suffered under Pontius Pilate, was crucified, died, and was buried. He descended into hell. On the third day, he rose again.
Baru masa aku kena marah mamaku karena telah jemput adik 1 jam setelah aku ajak jemput waktu SD pulang jam 2 dijemput maghrib sama bapakku. Bapakku nggak pernah kena marah sama mamaku, masa aku kena marah rumah. Welcome to ketidakadilan di rumah. Lama kali berdoanya. Amin. Kau suruh aku cari tahu sendiri di mana ini ya? Matilah aku. Aku nggak ingat lagi di mana tadi dibilangnya. Nakos. Have to find an entrance. Oh, dig. We need to dig it. Ini kah? Bukan. Saatnya melihat YouTube. Find the old chapel. Kingdom Come Deliverance II. Find the old chapel. Rosa's book.
Well, nobles, I'm going to show you how to find the
Okay.
on the map. Okay. And then we're going to turn left fairly soon. Was that here? Yeah, it was there. Okay, what we're looking for.
Okay. Sini. Bukan di atas. Sini. Mari, itu dia. Find the entrance to the secret passage. Itu dia. Oh.
Chapel directed me here. No doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross, and then go in the direction the top is pointing.
Stone cross. Stone cross. Ada yang berkemah di sini. Bang Mori ada main Roblox kak? Tidak ada. Aku bingung kenapa orang fun sekali sih main Roblox. Stone cross. There it is. Terus tadi siap ketemu stone cross apa? It's the marked spot where the entrance secret passage was buried. Then I should find another cross and once again. Oh! Terus saja sampai ketemu cross yang selanjutnya. Tidak ketemu. Sudah kelewatan kah? Itu. Bukan. Ini crossnya menuju ke sana, kah menuju kemari? Sana. Jalan lurus saja sampai ketemu satu lagi.
Sick.
Banyak sekali wolfnya. Alah, penuh sama darah lagi. Tuh lurus.
Looking forward is where I am. So if this video video helped you, please like.
Tunggu, cari di internet. How to find Kingdom Come Deliverance II secret passage location.
Move on ke Head and Shoulders.
Head and Shoulders.
8 jam supaya ketumnya basah dan gatal nggak
Aku pakai Maru.
Head and Shoulders.
What's up, guys? Smith here. Another quick game. French League mains. Once you've done that, little win. But it's one of those things where it's simple if you find it early. If you don't, it's not. So I just thought I'd run you through it real quick. At a stone here, and you'll see a cross that is telling you which way you need to go.
Terus.
Follow the first stone cross down to the riverbed. On the left-hand side, there'll be a big tree, and there'll be another cross at the base of that tree, redirecting your efforts. So heading this way now.
What the fuck? How did I did not see that? There it is. I would do the same thing if I played the game that I'm new with. There it is. There it is. There it is. Start digging. Something is on the way. I'm gonna save you, Captain.
Tough job, but it was worth it. The way to Malashov is clear.
Okay, this is it. Oh God, which one? On the right. The rescue captain finally began. I should truly prepare myself, however, because there is not going to be any turning back for Malashov. Oh, it's a dead end. Examine.
Fuck, that's deep. I wouldn't want to fall down there.
Okay. Turun. Keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving. How small the cave making me uncomfortable. Kayak di meme itu loh.
Damn it, that's cold.
Ada bukaan sikit langsung orang. Wah, bisa masuk. Saya tuh mati dia, stuck di situ. Apakah kita salah jalan? Who the fuck built that in there? Dead end. is it? Oh, gelap kali.
This looks like it could be the wall of the Malashov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right.
Okay.
Courage, Henry. Courage. You can do this. This is going to take a while.
Stone by stone, you carefully take apart. Whoa! Okay, before that, let's make sure to save the game. Always make sure to save the game.
Baba will deal with all that. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him yet?
He's slippery as an eel. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back.
Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Fuck you, Fun Virgo.
Gutenberg is out.
It's him, the one that killed your father, Henry. Uh-oh.
He's got fuck all in his hands. Sigismund thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas. Clear the way for him to the imperial throne. Take the Bohemian throne for himself. But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation.
Mau udah di atas aja pada.
And now, the glorious Hungarian king has fallen for Jobst and his damned truce. He's been taken in by that treacherous turncoat.
Jobst betrayed Wenceslas. And Sigismund. And now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us?
I'll tell you what. While pretending to parley, he incensed the Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Ha! He was paying his Cumans by letting them pillage Bohemia. He set half the people against him in the country he wants to rule. And now, there is nothing left to plunder. While we are shuffling our feet here, Jobst is surely mustering an army.
What are we going to do? We've got Cabon. I'll keep Hanush and the Liber people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Jobst has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, and Jobst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia.
I'll drag him out of that Jewish den with my own two hands. Count on me, sir.
The betrayers of Christ, hiding a betrayer. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext.
The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke.
Yeah.
They're learning fast.
Uh-oh.
A horseman, sir!
Who's that?
Hanush is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of and will catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Your Graces,
King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
What's all the urgency about?
Surely you must know that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
Oh. Pacarnya. Istvan Toth is dead, bitch.
It's a lie. It is true, Lord Toth is dead.
Oh!
Who? Speak!
Henry.
The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that awesome, and I will rip out his heart!
He's here, by the way.
What's with that boy?
Sir Istvan was like
Boyfriend.
a father to him.
No.
We better go.
Bring the horses!
Shame about that dog.
Now it's time to save Capon.
That was on my side. Now to find Capon and get out of here.
Before that, I need to find out about where is Rosa's book. A wayside shrine, complicated. There must be a catch and come with me. Oh, it's the main question and the. Well, that's not easy.
Alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
You got it, Conrad.
Yeah, Paul. I'll send Hyman to the gate. You'll be in charge of the others before
Kita harus melepas semua baju ini supaya tidak berisik. Oke. Pisaunya. Bisa nggak badannya kita buang di sini ya? Nggak bisa dibuang di situ. Wih, makasih ya Ulia sudah subscribe. Sialan, gak ada apa-apa isinya. Pelan-pelan. Hello. I don't need it. Oke. Tidak dari sini. Alah, keluar. Wak, kok innalillahi, Wak? Kenapa, Wak? Halo RS, sepupuku, aku dulu bilang dia di RS sakit kena tumor tiroid stadium 2 sama kanker rasanya. Oh, ya. Kayaknya nggak mungkin dari sini lah. Di drop, diangkat. Oke. Tenang. Oh, kita masuk dari sini tadi. Oke. Oke. Oke, nggak ada apa-apa di sini. Oke. Kita masuk ke rumah utama. Mak, kalau skill kunci-kuncinya ini belum tinggi, kacau lah. Lapar nggak kau? Lumayan. Nggak ada makanan. Shit. Shit.
She's some third-rate daughter of some lord from who knows where, so she was actually quite lucky that old Otto took a liking to her. Everybody knows where she comes from, treats her accordingly. Bloody hell, old Otto? He'd have you whipped for that. You're right. I better keep our lord out of my mouth.
Oke, pelan-pelan. Itu siapa, Wak? Maaf ya. Ibu tuh nggak ada salah apa-apa, dia dibunuh. Ini dia bukunya. Di mana Kapon? Bukunya kita udah dapat. Kayak bapak kandungku meninggal di kecelakaan tahun 2019 dan kakekku meninggal karena gagal hati tahun. Yeah, my condolences. I'm sorry to hear that, Eric. Kapon, where are you? You here? Oh yeah. Jelek kali kita cuman pakai celana aja. Gak pakai armor apa-apa. Main dice.
What is happening? Who are you?
Quiet. If you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Captain. Jelek kali dia. Cuman pakai cara doang.
What are you doing here? What do you think I'm doing? Hunting boar? Came to save your noble arse.
My noble arse thanks you. How did you get here?
I'll tell you later. Use this.
Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo, at your service.
Brabant led the defense at Kuttenberg. He's Sigismund's prisoner, same as me.
And I came very close to holding the town. Besides...
There's no time for chit-chat. He's our ally. We can't leave him behind.
Well, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right? Well, let's hear it.
It's only for 2 people actually. Can I
have a plan.
Can I wear my clothes
I
first?
the fortress through a secret passageway that old Ruthard told me about. Von Bergov knows nothing about it.
C'est magnifique. Very cunning.
So far, the garrison has no idea I'm here. We're lucky von Bergov left the fortress along with von Aulitz and some of the garrison. So I'll take you to that passageway, and we'll get out of here. We'll get to the forest not far from here. I'll have some horses ready there. We'll be gone before you can say the Lord's Prayer.
Formidable. I call that an elegant plan. I myself had to sneak like that once during the siege of Arezzo. So,
Kemarin dia duel sama orang yang pakai sempak doang tapi.
Wait. A passageway, you say? A dark, narrow passageway?
Yep.
Well, it's just a passageway. There's a bit of water in it to wade through, but nothing we can't handle.
You can forget about it. I'm not going through any passageway.
It's not a choice, you dumb fuck.
What? Let me repeat. It's not the chivalrous.
Dia
It
takut.
is not chivalrous, c'est vrai, but in our situation, it is more than delicious.
Are you yanking my
It's not
face?
chivalrous enough for his lordship, eh? Are you kidding me? I'm saving your life if you didn't notice. Or do you think this is some kind of fucking game?
Well, in my opinion,
Fuck your opinions. No. Just no. I mean, we'll all suffocate in that passageway.
Iya, dia punya fobia sama ruangan sempit.
If I got in that way, we can get out too. It's completely safe. So stop acting like a madman and let's go.
Dia nggak bisa.
I can't do it.
Dia punya fobia sama ruangan sempit. Apa namanya itu? Kan?
Dark spaces. Ever since that tower fell on me in Nabokov, and I was stuck under the ruins, I just can't. I'm sorry, Henry.
We don't have a choice.
There has to be another way.
Do you have a better?
Come up with some ingenious plan for getting out of here? If so, I'd really like to hear it.
What do I know? We could maybe break down the gate.
Un moment. Henri, you said that Von Bergov left. Is that not so?
Yes.
And what about horses? Are there any horses left here?
I think there's a couple, yeah. In the lower courtyard.
Très bien. That will be enough. We just have to get to them. But I think we could get there stealthily. It is not far from the tower to the stables. Then you simply open the gate, et voila, we are gone. Just like I escaped when surrounded by
my god,
English
they just more complicated way.
It may not be the best plan. It was not back then either. But we simply have no other choice. Time has passed. The fortress is quiet. I believe that most of the garrison has gone to sleep, which plays in our favor.
That's a wonderful plan. No passageways, but we need some weapons.
Exactement. To have a proper piece of steel in my hand again. Preferably Milanese, although I would be satisfied with something local.
I don't have anything for you. Maybe we'll find something later.
I certainly hope so.
Merde. Our plan is starting to fall apart.
I'll scout the road.
I'll go ahead and scout it out. When there's a suitable moment, I'll let you know and you can head out.
And how will you let us know?
Well, the stables can be seen from the entrance hall. If you signal us with a torch from next to the horses, we'll head towards you.
Agreed. Good idea. Wait for my light.
But you must be absolutely certain that the way is clear. If you have any doubt, do not risk our lives. Better to come back to us, and we shall go together.
True. And if we don't hear from you or see your signal for a long time, we'll try to make it on our own.
Précisément. We cannot sit here forever.
Right. Got it. I'm off.
Jadi jangan terlalu lama.
Keep watch by the stairway. I'll go to the window.
Okay.
Wait for any signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs.
Why's that?
You are younger. You have better hearing.
You said once discovered a dozen English spies. You could the stairway.
I discovered them because I saw them from a distance. You see, les Anglais sting to high heaven.
Nanti si Van Bergo masuk nengok istrinya udah tiwas. Aman semua. Okay. Oke, aduh, kita harus kemana ini? Halo lah Maulana. Tuh malah pergi.
Horses are here. As soon as it's safe, I should give Cape on the signal.
Oke. Satu. Shit.
Who's lying here? Fuck! And he's one of us!
Okay. Oh. Thank God.
Well, that's that. Now I just need to wait for Capon. Lord Jesus Christ, stand by our side.
Shut up.
Qu'est-ce que t'attends, connard? Attaque!
Hey! Come and help me with this bastard!
We'll finish
Oh shit.
quickly.
Awas kau.
Va chier, bâtard!
Badly, but half-fisted as well.
Awas.
You're a dead man! You know that?
Aduh.
My face! Fuck you! Christ! Give him that Ferrari, fucker!
Go on then! Make a fool of yourself!
Hey, come and hit me with this! Take that! We'll kick your ass then! Worry! I saw him!
You guys are fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. You know that. Just fucking kill me.
Take that!
No chance! Stick all the way over here! Right on the money!
Come on!
Scumbag!
Tough shit, fucker! Nice hit! Don't kill him!
You'll regret that, fucker!
These people is so fucking idiot. I can't believe it. Serius banget, cok. Oi Bang Mori, lihat live chat no. Nanti aku lagi fokus. Did you see some of us is sad because of flash card aku dia pass away? Ya udah, aku sedih juga, cuman ya kayak mana? Aku kan juga dalam lagi streaming, apa yang mau diharapkan? Sabarlah. Aneh aja, orang lagi streaming lagi kayak gini situasinya, terus mau aku ikut sedih-sedihan gitu. Gara-gara kau sebiji bubar semuanya, tahu kau? I was talking to Maulana. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Eric. Sorry ya, mau apa, Eric? Nggak maksud. Is there any food here? Because I really need food. Foodnya sudah habis nih, tinggal apel. Ada lagi kan? Kemarin aku ke Medan kok gak ketemu kau. Medan tuh isinya 3 juta manusia, berharap apa kau? Aku yang gak pernah keluar rumah ini.
Horses are here. As soon as it's safe, I should give Cape on the signal.
Enemy in the fortress! Sound the alarm!
Ya Allah, bodohnya lagi. Bang Mori ternyata no lab, ternyata. Memang kok.
Keep watch by the stairway. I'll go to the window and wait for your signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs.
Why's that?
You're younger.
Bye Eric. Gotta go. Bye Eric.
Horses are here. As soon as it's safe, I should give Cape on the signal.
Oke, kita tunggu dulu. ada lagi.
Well, that's that. Now I just need to wait for Capon. Lord Jesus Christ, stand by our side.
Please God. Cepat. Buka pintunya gimana?
Not yet. First I have to get Sir Hans to the horses.
Okay. Come on. Okay, we escaped. Let's go.
I must admit, mes amis, the last time I have had such a suspense was when I was rescuing the King of France. Oui, monsieur, you are surely brave, and fortune favors the brave. Free at last!
Thank you for coming for me, Henry. You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I, Vauquelin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. And I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauquelin.
Bakalan?
Vauquelin.
Vauquelin.
Vauquelin. Would you mind if I just call you Brabant?
Brabant.
Brabant?
Que peut-on y faire? It will have to do. Do not concern yourself, mon ami. Clearly, you are not tenant in any other conversation. But at least you have courage and other skills. You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny stinking room.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
What's your plan, Sir
Brarbo, itulah namanya. Murid tuh gamenya ada akhirnya atau tamat. Atau tamat mau ada.
But what would you do now?
What if we were to journey to Vienne? We could assemble a company and liberate le roi Wenceslas.
That would be excellent. If the king were to return, the nobility would definitely support him. Sigismund would have to withdraw.
Précisément. And what is more, our names would be sung throughout the kingdom. Undoubtedly, we would also earn a rich reward too. Then I would invite the best stonemason from France and build Monsieur Chapeau a castle that even Chevalier Hanush wouldn't be.
You must be mad. You've been free less than a day, and you're already thinking up ways to get yourself killed. I'd rather endure Hanush's preaching about my incompetence than listen to this chatter. But the first thing that I need is to get good and drunk. We should spur the horses on. God knows, we might be hot on our heels. Yeah!
war.
Di mana kita? Oh.
Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war. It's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps, several hundred groschen?
That's not what I meant, Bakalan. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in the rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening.
Capon is right.
You're right, Hans. We must find allies and put a stop to it as soon as possible, so we can save as much as we can.
Yes, but we failed in Trotsky. And now this is our punishment.
I see that short captivity has turned you into a philosopher, Lord Capon. You should apply to the Faculty of Arts before the muse lifts you again.
Yeah.
What's that? Ada apa ini? Tentara. Ah, Hanush!
I fucked everything up.
Mengakui dia.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy. Word reached Ratai that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess.
Oh, yes, we are.
I'm glad to see you both in one piece. So, let's hear it. What happened?
It's best if Henry tells you. I wasn't around for half of it.
It's all Sir Hans' fault. Langsung throw him under the bus.
no sooner had we spied Trotsky on the horizon, and everything started to go to hell. We made camp by a pond with the intention of heading for the castle at first light. Only we were ambushed by bandits in the evening. They killed all our men and took everything they could carry, including the letter for von Berghoff.
And how did you two manage to get out alive?
Just by a stroke of good luck. We were both in a bad way. We might not have made it if a local herb woman hadn't taken care of us.
Only after that, we couldn't get into the castle though. We looked like a pair of beggars.
And the bastards treated us as such.
But you did get into Trotsky in the end, didn't you?
This von Bergos, if I can...
Bergos received us and heard us out. It seemed like he was on our side. We even helped him out several times. Until we found out he was just stringing us along. It all came out after we set out with von Bergos' men to deal with the bandits who were rampaging in his domain. The same ones who attacked us at the start.
Only they ambushed us and took me and Henry captive for ransom.
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wenceslas on the orders of Sokol of Lamberg.
Well, I'll be damned.
So von Bergov has been the real enemy all this time. And Zizka is actually our ally.
Zizka? He's the captain of those outlaws. That name doesn't ring a bell.
I think you'll meet him soon enough.
What impression did he make on you?
He is quite character. He helped us.
He's an interesting fella. Handy with a weapon, but also pretty tricky. It's best to keep a fella like that on your side.
He made quite an impression on me for one. I'll be happy to see him again. But if only it didn't have to be in Warhorse. Why Warhorse? Of all the places in the world.
We're riding to a gathering of King Wenceslas's supporters. If fortune favors us, the future fate of the kingdom will be decided there.
If we keep standing around here gabbing about it, it'll be decided without us.
Patience, my friend. This pair have just returned from the clutches of the enemy. No doubt they have something to tell us.
Like how in the devil did you manage to escape?
I was helped by the Ruthard family, the former rulers of Malashov, in exchange for dealing with some trouble they had with Ulrich of Raditz.
Ulrich Favak? But he's the mint master.
Well, he won't be for long. If it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers on the royal silver.
It seems you've been pretty busy.
But don't forget to say what you found out from von Bergov in Malashov.
Sigismund has convened the city council. Markvart von Aulitz will be there with him too. The word is, Sigismund is going to make an important announcement there.
He picked a nice time for it. But at least he won't be sticking his nose.
Kita aja nggak tahu kayak mana bentuk King Sigismund itu sebenarnya gimana.
Now, if we had one of our people at that assembly, we'd get Sigismund's plans nice and fresh. Straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
My very words. And I know exactly who to send.
Me, you're gonna send me, aren't you?
Will go with us to Rabosh, but you'll have to return to the city right away, and try to worm your way into the town hall.
What? How can I get in there? I can't just walk in off the street.
You've got the dirt on Favak, and you don't know how to use it. Just tell him either he gets you into the council chamber, or you get him on the gallows.
It's worth a try, right?
I hope that assembly really is important. If Sigismund is just going to announce an increase in taxes, there's not much point in my being there.
Well, at least you can enjoy watching the long faces of the councillors when they hear it. And don't worry, I'll eat and drink in Rabosh on your behalf.
If I come back and find you there under lock and key again, I'll lead you to Rock.
T'inquiète. I will go as well, and I will not let your friend out of my sight.
Hans? Who's this?
Bakalan Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo, at your service.
Huh?
He was a captive of Lord von Bergov, like me. He defended Kuttenberg against Sigismund.
In that case, he'll be a welcome guest at Rabosh.
You don't know what you're promising, Baron. Watching Sir Hans is a job and a half.
The main thing is to watch out for yourself, Henry. As soon as you can do so without raising suspicion, come and join us.
He'll manage it, but now we really need to hit the road.
Safe travel, Henry.
Adieu et bonne chance.
And to you. Hopefully we'll meet soon.
Kita ditinggal karena kita punya tugas lagi.
I ought to go and see Rosa when I'm in town. No doubt she'd like to know how it went with that book.
Sorry mau sulaku, aku juga lah. Kita lanjut lagi minggu depan. Mari dulu mau sholat sama. Inilah mau dulu ntar. Tinggal mandi. Siap itu. Mandi, makan. Siap itu balik ibuku ke Siros.
We've survived drought. We've survived flood.
Ros.
It happened. Good morning.
I'm feeling a bit. I'd like to use.
And
I need.
all right.
I'll clap.
All right.
Mandi dulu sebelum kita ketemu sama si Rose. Kukira kok yang mandi yang mau makan, enggak. Di gamenya. Thank you. Makan. Udah kenyang. Itu ketemu si Rose dulu, balik ibuku. Siap itu save.
We've survived drought. We've survived flood.
Rose.
Good to see you.
Rose.
By the way,
My favorite book.
as I wandered through the fortress, I stumbled upon von Burgov's chambers, and there it lay. Red leather, gold inlay.
You really found it. By the way, did you have any time to leaf through it and see what it's about?
Actually not.
That's too bad. I think you...
Why do you think so?
I just think you might find some common ground with the author. Not in absolutely everything, of course. That's... Look, you've never thought about writing something.
Me?
How should I know?
That's a tempting notion. Who knows?
Wouldn't you want to at least give it a try?
I suppose I'm not quite sure where you're going with.
There are still a few blank pages left, so we could finish writing it together.
That sounds great.
We'll have plenty of light and privacy in my chambers.
Who?
Will you escort me?
Before anything happen, I just want to make sure. Yes.
My pleasure.
How should I start?
You haven't thought of anything yet?
Now, I have many ideas, but we must contribute.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing. Oh yeah. Write book with Rose, Kingdom Come, Deliverance II.
In equal part.
Both?
Just tell me what you'd like to read about. I'll take careful notes of everything.
Apa ya? Aku takut salah pilihannya. Rose book. Kingdom Come, Deliverance II. Ntar ya. Apakah dengan UI ya UI? Ntar. Proses book. Here you can help her finish the read yourself or get to help and choose whichever option you want for the story. Read it the second time and finish some of the quests. Okay.
There are heaps of stories about men. So
All right, a woman then. But I'd need to know more about her.
such as...
Tell me one trait that is important for you. What would impress you in a girl?
She should be clever.
I think above all that she should be clever.
And isn't that rather detrimental for a girl?
Only if she knows it all. Only fool says that.
Only fools say that. Jilted half-wits who met girls smarter than themselves.
You'd be surprised. My father is no fool, but at times he wishes I were more of a goose. Or better yet, that I would change overnight into a sun. But if the lady in our story is clever, should she employ her wits for good or evil?
Good, of course.
I'm for good intentions.
I agree. Too bad it's only on paper. I'd like to meet...
Yeah?
Well, let's have a...
Not yet.
What?
A picture. I don't trust myself with proper illumination, but especially if you'll be my model.
What?
Imagine a beautiful lady is standing before you, and you are courting her.
I'd rather keep what I do to myself. But how about something like this?
Well,
Finally.
your suffering is over.
What is it? boleh.
So what about that story of ours?
If only there were more such a book.
Too bad there aren't more books like this. If there were, I might end up turning into a scholar.
Really? I'll take that as the highest possible compliment. And what about the sketch? For such a slapdash job, it's not bad, right?
It's amazing.
Oh,
It's pretty.
Really? Don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
I know I'm no master illuminator, but otherwise, I think we can be quite satisfied. And thank you for the...
What?
I'd like to get to know more. I'd like to get to know you better sometime.
And for that matter, you're an interesting girl. I'd like to get to know you a little better.
No beating around the bush. How about that? Please do stop by sometime. I wager it will be enlightening for both of us. Perhaps I can show you my collection of hunting trophies.
Ooh, interesting girl.
You said you could...
If you ask nicely, I'll share some of my...
Very well then.
That depends on what you're interested in. Or if you prefer actions instead of words. But I warn you in advance that it will not come free. So...
I'd like to... What's the...
You'd better...
Apakah dengan UI? Rose?
Could you...
Why not? But I would so.
I'd like you...
I prefer...
Will you...
Oke, rasa sampai sini dulu kita. Save and quit. Makasih banyak semuanya sudah nonton. Otsukoyo sama deshita. Matashita semuanya. Bye bye. Love you all too.